Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to the G++ channel. Today we are giving you insight on E3 2014 from Sony.
And we're here with a new person today. He's not on the G++ channel, but he has his own channel, the Pyro Gunner. Please welcome Zach.
Hi, I'm actually recording this for them. Yes.
Well, alright.
Hello.
So, what are you guys most excited for E3? What games are
Zach, you first, guess first.
Okay, the number one most exciting thing was Uncharted 4 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you like the Uncharted 4 trailer?
It was pretty cool. Still kind of a teaser, but at least they showed us Nate and Sully talking.
I was hoping for gameplay, but
Yeah.
as long as we know we're a little bit closer to it, that's the only part that really disappointed me about the trailer. No gameplay.
Yeah, the trailer, it looked a little darker than the other Uncharted games. You could definitely see like a more darker side of it, like you said.
It looks similar to Uncharted 1, but darker.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never played anything but except Uncharted 3, so I wouldn't know too much about it.
Okay.
What else are you excited for?
Me?
Yeah, I guess.
I think, second most excited for thing is probably Little Big Planet 3, I'd say. And then Batman Arkham Knight, I guess.
Oh, they announced the Batman game? Was I not paying attention during that?
Yeah.
Oh.
They showed that right before Uncharted 4.
Oh, now I remember it.
How about you, Tyler? What are you most excited for?
Well, it's already here, but despite the quality of it currently, the PlayStation Now beta, because I've been waiting for the PlayStation Now to be released and or talked about ever since the PlayStation 4 came out back in November. And even though I understand it's still in first day beta, but the games are currently really bad quality, but most of them are also indie games.
Like I was saying earlier, I was hoping for a next generation app that allows me to play last gen, but all we got was our next gen turned into last gen, and it was in bad quality.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to download the PlayStation Now beta, and I think that some download links are broken with it. They're not links, but I think some of it is broken.
Another thing that I could say... The other thing I could say that really surprised me was the fact of how they kind of introduced Project Morpheus, and I didn't think that was going to be in development for a long time. And for those of you out there that didn't watch E3 and don't know what Project Morpheus is, they are trying to develop a virtual reality set of goggles for PlayStation. And I don't think they revealed it at E3, but I know they talked about it at E3. I think.
Did you hear about that, Zach?
Yes, they said that you could play it at E3.
Yeah, I actually heard there was a demo at E3 for them.
Yeah, where there was
what else have you heard about that?
three Project Morpheus games that you could play there. But I don't really
know.
So is it kind of similar to the Oculus Rift?
Yeah.
Do you know what games they had as a demo?
I don't know, but you can maybe look them up or something, or maybe I could. But they weren't games that I had heard of before. I think they were games that were being designed for Project Morpheus.
Oh, alright.
Nathan, what are you most excited for?
Well, the Project Morpheus thing, I guess that is something I would be interested in, but, you know, when it comes out, that's probably something that's going to be, what, $600, $1,000, somewhere between that range.
Yeah.
Something like that doesn't come cheap, and just
it ain't easy being next gen.
Yeah, I mean, it just might not be worth it.
Yeah, and it's still going to be in its earliest stages, being released like that. I don't know if anything like that would be worth it for a stay like that.
Yeah. What am I most excited for? These weren't at the Sony conference, but the Division and the Assassin's Creed Unity. And then Mirror's Edge 2. We didn't get to see any gameplay really of that, only like small test alpha stuff and then just like an interview. I was hoping for a little more from that. And then same with Uncharted, hoping for some more gameplay from that, but like I said, I was excited to see that they're bringing Grand Theft Auto 5 to PS4. Can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see. What else am I excited
The Last of Us
for?
Remastered? I heard you were excited for that.
Yeah, The Last of Us Remastered. Can't wait for that. Still the best game I've ever played. But remastered. So I've already got that pre-ordered. Just waiting for that to come out July 29th.
Did you, how did you pre-order it? Was it in the PlayStation Store or GameStop? Or
No,
what?
I actually like first day I just went over to like GameStop and was like,
Okay.
take my $60. Like,
I think I'm gonna
yeah,
download it.
I don't. I'm not a big fan of downloading things in the PlayStation Store like that. I'd rather have a disc copy just for like assurance. But
Yeah. So far, I haven't had any problems with downloading games.
yeah, and then I would like one thing that like. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say one thing that like disappointed me though was like we were saying earlier, Tanner, Skate 4. You know, big fan of the Skate franchise.
4, yeah.
We're hoping to see that there
That's
from
pretty
EA.
disappointing.
Didn't see it, so I don't know what's to come of that.
Always E3 2015.
That or something like PAX or
Oh yeah.
anything
Oh,
like that. But I figured that's something they'd show at E3. But now, what are you excited for, Tanner? You're the only person that hasn't.
I'm really excited for The Last of Us Remastered because I haven't gotten to play that game at all, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. And it just seems really amazing. I saw this side-by-side comparison of it the other day, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. Like, I can't even describe how the graphics look. They are just amazing compared to how they were on the PlayStation 3. And also pretty excited for Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PlayStation 4 because I haven't really been playing my PlayStation 3 at all since I got the PlayStation 4. And it'll be pretty good to, you know, get back into the groove of old games I played. Be kind of cool if they, you know, made the PlayStation backwards compatible. Hint, hint, cough, cough. But, you know, you take what you can get. Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah. You gonna be selling your
yeah,
current Grand Theft Auto copy?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm also I think I'm the only one here that's excited for this, but I'm pretty excited for No Man's Sky. For those of you that don't know what it is, I think it's basically like a sandbox game. I was reading up on it. It seems like a worldwide multiplayer thing, and it's really big. like I think it said it was infinite.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna pull that one off.
I'm
but-
pretty sure they did say that it is infinite.
Yeah, no, I know for a fact that they said it was going to be infinite, and you discover the world with the developers or something like that. But I don't see how they're going to manage that.
Yeah, I've heard that when you start the game, each person spawns on their own planet that no one else is on, and then you can meet up with other people.
Was that No Man's Land?
But I was reading it. I was reading it because I was really interested in this game. I read that it said even if you had like 1 million or so players spawn on one planet, that it would still take quite a while for them to find each other. It's going to be big. It's not going to be a main like online co-op based game. They're just other players are there. It's definitely something different, but I'm pretty excited to see how it's going to turn out.
The best way I can like wrap my head around the whole infinite thing is I hate to put it to a comparison like this, but do you think it's going to be something like Minecraft where the world is infinite and if you're on a
I think it'll be
multiplayer
similar
server?
to that.
It is comparable to that, honestly.
like the only where like they better have like a lot of, because what if they just keep on generating the same planets, like
well, there's they have things they can do to keep that from happening. They have different technology. I mean,
we have the technology.
We have the technology. No, I don't know how else to talk about that, but I'm pretty excited for that.
One thing I could say...
Go ahead, Ty.
No, go ahead, sir.
No, be my guest.
Alright, I was going to say real quick, one thing that pretty much caught me off guard was, I guess I could say the beta's released, because, well, first we had the PlayStation Now beta that caught me off guard because they said it was being released July 31st, but then the day after E3 we have it. So, odd.
And then the Hardline beta for
yeah, Hardline beta. Yeah, it kind of surprised me how it wasn't on Xbox One. It just came out for PS4 and PC. Shows a better system, cough cough.
On that side note though, like we've all been playing the beta a little bit, and what are your guys' opinions on it? I don't know if you've touched it or not yet, Zach, but
I haven't.
I know we.
I like it. I like the game mode of it. I like the game modes they introduced. It's pretty entertaining. I don't think I'd buy it, but I mean it's a good start for a beta.
I don't know. Like there were a couple things that impressed me. I know the riot shields impressed me. I know we're already getting that in Battlefield 4 though, in Dragon Feast. And then like stuff like the zip line and the grappling hook, those were a nice add.
Absolutely. Those were
and then the fact that you could like lean out of car windows, that was nice. But other than that, really, just the beta didn't surprise me. It didn't feel new, so to say. Like I've always been a die-hard Battlefield fan, but this one just hasn't impressed me. Tyler, how about you?
I noticed, like we've all been saying before, it's not really so much like this with the cop animation, but the way that the robbers look. They look like characters from Team Fortress 2. The animation...
Oh yeah, I've made that.
I think the animation of the characters in this game went downhill, but I'm not really complaining too much because I'm pretty sure DICE and Frostbite only made this game just to hold everybody off for Battlefront, because same with Halo 3 ODST, they only made that game from Halo 3 just to hold people off until Reach, to make them stop asking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm planning on getting Battlefront.
I
Battlefront,
haven't seen any gameplay of that yet. Did they release gameplay at E3?
Kind of, but not really. It was just like them showing how they went to the actual places where things were filmed, and then they were making like Hoth and Endor in the game, and they showed a little bit of them making the game, but not actual gameplay.
Alright. Yeah, like that's something that interests me. I just haven't taken the time to look into it yet. But kind of like you were saying, they're holding them off. Like another thing about the character animations you were saying in Hardline is, in like games like Battlefield 3 and 4, it's extremely easy to tell who your enemy is. Like in situations where you could just be like, oh, that enemy is a sniper. I know how to take care of him. But I don't know if you guys have felt this way in Hardline, to where it's just nearly impossible to tell what class, quote unquote, your enemy is, and you don't really know until they kill you. Because all the teammates look the same. I hope they change that, because right now it's just extremely difficult to tell what people are.
That's not really something I pay too much attention to ever.
Yeah. And then Tyler, you actually never said, what games from E3 are you excited for? You said you were excited for Project Morpheus, but...
Oh yeah, I could say from E3, I'm really excited for Grand Theft Auto, because that is still the only reason why I own a 360, is to play Grand Theft Auto. So I'm definitely getting that as soon as I can. I wasn't really into the Far Cry series, but I saw the gameplay on Far Cry 4, and it made me almost cry because it was absolutely beautiful. I really love the animations of jumping through cars and stabbing people and carjacking. I am excited for No Man's Sky because I really didn't know what Tanner was talking about until you described the game. Yeah, I could also say,
Dead Island 2.
Yeah. Huh, yeah, because actually I'm playing Riptide right now, and even though it's really crappy on PlayStation Now, and it's still in like its 3rd day of beta, so they're going to be fixing it, but...
Second, I think.
No, whatever.
Is that
So
all you're excited for?
anything else, Zach and Ty, were you like disappointed about?
Not anything that I can think of right now. I was really surprised by Little Big Planet 3, but I'm not sure if you guys are really into the Little Big Planet games or not.
I was into it when I was little.
Yeah, like when we were little, me and Tanner used to mess with those quite a bit.
Yeah.
I just think they're like
what about it? Like,
fun even if you
you?
aren't a kid.
Yeah, well, yeah, but just that's one of our games that we used to play a lot when we were a kid. It was Little Big Planet 1 or 2, Tanner.
It was the first one.
Yeah, it was the first one.
I played the first one more
that
than the second one.
What about 3? Like, surprised you? Excited you?
I like how they're adding 3 new characters, and that it's kind of like their classes, because like each one can do different things that the others can't.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
like it seems like
really
the bird
different.
Can fly,
for
the heavier guy can knock things over.
and then he can turn into a small guy.
Yeah, like he can like jump around everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one that thinks like the little fat one looks like the McDonald's Grimace guy, right?
Sure.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Alright, whatever, never mind.
No, but just I'm guessing like the normal like Sackboy is just gonna be like the balanced class, so to say.
Yeah, just the like average normal one.
So actually on like just like a different topic, and like I guess the Order has been getting a lot of hype. Have you guys heard anything about that?
I haven't heard anything about that.
I saw the new gameplay where they showed what the monsters look like.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that really.
That game looks interesting, but I have no clue if it's going to end up being that good.
And out of what I've seen, it looks like it's just going to be another third-person shooter. I haven't seen anything really dynamically game-changing that makes it stand out from a different third-person shooter. So, I don't know. And then, didn't you say you were actually excited for Evolve, Zach?
Oh yeah.
Something about that?
That looks really fun. Like, that's one of the only games that's going to come out in 2014 that I am pretty much 100% expecting to buy.
Yeah, what is that one about, Evolve?
So, it's a multiplayer game where there's a team of 4 hunters versus 1 monster. So, like, one person plays as the monster, and then 4 people fight him, and the monster gets a head start, and he has to evolve and like eat other animals to get some points or something. And there's just a lot of different ways that you can play that game and stuff. And there's going to be like 12 different kinds of hunters and 3 different kinds of monsters and like more than 12 maps, they said. So there could be a lot of variety in that. And if you watch the gameplay of that, it just looks super fun.
Is it only multiplayer?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Maybe you could do it with bots, but I'm pretty sure it's just multiplayer.
And something like right now is a great time to be a multiplayer gamer.
Oh, absolutely. They're coming out with so many multiplayer games.
I generally like single player more, but if there's a good multiplayer that I can get into, then I definitely want to get that, of course.
Yeah. I know I don't know how big you are on the Assassin's Creed series, Zach, but
Never played him.
Assassin's Creed, yeah, Assassin's Creed Unity is coming out. They've normally been, their multiplayers have been decent, but they're actually making, like, they're no longer having multiplayer game modes, but now they're making, like, the entire campaign multiplayer.
Well, how are they gonna pull that off?
I don't know, it's something about instead of, like, a story of one assassin, it's like a story of a group of assassins.
Uh-huh.
And
But maybe
something to
it's
the
like,
effect of
but they're like one assassin together, so it's called Unity.
yeah,
Ah.
pretty much, like, they work together.
And I know it takes
And,
place during the French Revolution, so that's kind of interesting.
Yeah. That's because that's supposed to be one of the more darker times. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know if you guys watched the trailer for it or not, but Assassin's Creed, they've always had quite violent games, but they've also been decent about it, but something has me think that there's going to be, like, gore and stuff in this next one.
Was there not always gore in the other ones?
No.
Wow.
But, like, because there's a scene in the new trailer that, like, where they, like, throw a guy off a balcony and then they'll, like, citizens, like, decapitate him and like put his head on like a stick.
Ew, that sounds beautiful. Huh.
Indeed. Zach, do you have anything else to say? Tyler?
Not about Assassin's Creed.
Or just in general?
How long are we going to make this thing be? Just wondering.
I don't know. You can cut it out right now if you want.
Already?
Oh, I don't know how long
It's
it's been
been
going.
like 20 minutes so far.
Oh,
I'm not sure how long you guys want this to be.
we don't really
Yeah.
care.
Okay. So is that going to be it?
Well, thanks for watching.
I guess
Check
so.
us
Yeah,
out.
thanks guys.
We're on
If
Pyrogun.
we missed one of your games, we're sorry, but comment what you thought was surprising or what you're most excited for E3. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out the Pyro Gunner. He'll be linked in the description. That's it. Goodbye.
And also, if you watch
Oh.
my channel, then Nathan is going to be in the next episode of Dual Shocks and
Yeah.
Game Talks on my
I'll be
channel.
on
Yeah,
his podcast sometime soon.
sometime soon.
So yep.
Sweet.
Goodbye.
Bye.